All right, we're going live. I think it's pretty okay. Yeah, I mean, it's choppy. Oh my God. But I think it's going to be okay as soon as possible. Hmm. Yeah, I think it should be good right now. I'm not sure. But anyways, whew, first day of streaming my project. Is it still choppy? Check on. Yeah, it's a bit choppy. I think the internet service is like pretty bad. Um. Yeah, I think now it should be okay. Hopefully. Yeah, it's good. Maybe the quality might be, at 720p, I guess. Yeah, it's at 720p. Oh, finally. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Balaji. I'm a cybersecurity student at the University of Maryland in the US. Please make sure you're subscribed and hit that bell icon for more future videos. I'm going to make videos within, yeah, I mean, it's just like for 15 days. It's going to be really hectic. All right. My internet connection is unstable. Is it because I'm running Spotify at the same time? Now it should be okay. Please be okay. Yeah, I think it should be cool. Check. I'm seriously sorry, guys. I just want to make sure that everything works fine. I'm seriously sorry, guys. I just want to make sure. It's a little bit choppy, even more. Oh, maybe my internet connection is not that good. Mm, Let me straighten things out for you. We can reduce the quality. Maybe it's 720. Mm, yeah, that should be good now. It's pretty good right now. I hope so. I'm extremely sorry about this. Um, yeah, I think it should be good. So yeah, hello once again. I hope this it's not going to be choppy. So, like, let's start with the today's agenda. I'm going to create a web app for my course. My topic, like my project, is Password Vault. It's sort of like a wish version of the what is it called? LastPass. I'm just trying to implement all the security features that they taught me in the course, and like what to say. I need to make sure there are like certain topics like session management, SQL parameterization, and hashing and stuff like that. So I need to make sure I include those in my project. And I took the project called Password Vault. I mean, I'm free to choose anything I want. Like a lot of my friends are actually going with APIs. The thing is though that you have to create this project in either of these three languages. It's either C Sharp or Java or PHP. I I really hate Java. I actually suck at it. I don't like it. Um, C Sharp, I think it's a pretty good language. Like my assignments and my homeworks are based on C Sharp, and it's more similar to Java, but then it's more like it's somewhat of like a mix, Java, and you can pretty much understand what the function does because the names are good. Um, Instead of system.out.println, you can just put console.println. It's more, uh, we are used to those kind of words rather than system.out.println, blah, 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 blah. Vanakkam Taleva. Hi, Rahul Bharatwaj. How are you? How are you? Thanks for coming to the stream, man. Please make sure to share it to everyone. Um, yeah, how are you? So yeah, and I took PHP because I did a lot of projects on PHP during my undergraduate degree. Um, but I'm not like guru or something, but I can pretty much do. I'm capable of doing. Um, yeah. So I chose PHP. I know it's an okay language, but then I like PHP. It's not like the end of the world. I'm going to create a project in PHP, XAMPP, MySQL, HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, and all stuff like that. Uh, Please continue to watch the stream. And even if you couldn't watch this stream, I will make sure there's a video available in the YouTube, like the entire live stream. It will be available on YouTube, so you can watch it. I'll be giving you some guys like tips, the websites that I use. Uh, if you are like a new web developer, what you need to do. I sort of want to make a video on this, but as I said in my previous video, I literally have no time to you know make a video, set up something like this. I think live stream it's more natural. Find Good to see you teaching these courses. Thank you so much. I'm just trying my best, that's all. I'm just trying my best to make sure everybody learns. um yeah, so let's get started. So the first thing, so my what I want to do today is that, like, I have a plan. I have something like, what to say, I'm thinking about finishing the homepage today if it's possible. I have a plan. I have like let's say like a written document in my iPad. I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's somewhere right there. um, I'm thinking about making sure like the homepage is done today, because the next 15 days it's all going to be back end, like a little bit of front end as well. I mean, my professor told me, you just don't have to uh, like create a full blown app. You can just do it in black and white, just some login text. uh, they are really interested about the security aspect of the website. But I'm this kind of guy. It's like either 0 or 1. I need to make sure if I'm doing, you know, like a project, I need to make sure it's full blown out, like all the elements, all the animations, all the colors and stuff like that. My style of website. So yeah, let's get started. Hmm. Yeah. All right. So the first thing I want to show you guys is that let me pull up my stream as well. That's why I'm able to see. Higher than the recommended one. Okay, I think this should be good. Um. Oh, this thing is also changed. I don't know about that. I think they should. Okay, the first thing I want to talk about is how my website is going to look like. So I have a drive where I make sure. I think it's yeah, another form. So I use an app called Notability, and in that you can actually it directly backs up everything onto the drive. But I'm pretty much sure I haven't set that up for this folder. I'm really mad that they're moving to the subscription-based services. I cannot afford like $12, $13 every year, just because I can use an app. But I hopefully have enough to earn that I can afford something like that. So recent notes, mission control, switcher. Oh, where did I keep that? 7 7 Yep, project design. So I know you can see something like this, like it's it's pretty blown out the brightness. But what I want to do is that I want to make sure I have a landing page, a login page, a registration, and a dashboard for the password vault. And today I'm going to do the home page. And in the home page, I have some like company name and stuff like that. So no, like without any more talking, let's just jump right in. Um. All right. So learning software. A lot of people are using the VS Code. I'm not very comfortable with it because I haven't given it a try. I'm really used to the Sublime text editor. So I think I'll be using this. I mean that's the only. I have VS Code as well, but I don't use that pretty much. So where is PHP, HT docs, WordPress, Open folder, notes, ready. Page. Ah, I'm a little rustic in PHP. It's been like what 3 4 months, I guess, more than that. Uh, guy, hi, Siddharth. Good morning, guys. Let me know whether the quality is good. I know it's only 720p, but then I'm streaming this. I'm also using my browser. I have my phone connected, the camera connected. My everything is connected to this single Wi-Fi. So yeah, I think 720p is the way to go. But then let me know whether the quality is good or not. All right. Okay. So my usual first step is whenever I create or like create any website, I just go to the Bootstrap file. I just type Bootstrap file, get started. and then what I do is that I just go to like there's this page called Bootstrap I Get Started, and if you come down, there is something called Start a Template. Can you guys hear me? Oh, I think so. Hear me? Yeah, you can. Hear me? Yeah, you can. Hear me? Yeah. Okay, so the thing is that like it's my laptop is on speaker, so you just copy this, you just paste it on the paste it here, and this is called a starter template. It's called the boilerplate. And this is common misconception where if people are creating a website, they have to code everything on their own, but it's not true. You need to know where each and every component should go inside the website, but I steal designs a lot of time. Like I cannot waste a ton of time on just creating designs. That's what this community is all about. It's all about creating uh, designs that others can use, and it's usually it's for free, like most of the designs. And all that you need to give them is like a proper, what to say, like accreditation or something like that. I think that should be good. So please don't hesitate to like take designs from other websites. It's completely fine. um, if you have like a ton of time, then you can create your own designs, but I don't think uh, you know you don't have to do that. I mean, I don't do that. So yeah, so let's make sure I just put something on Spanish. Yeah, I just make sure the website works. So this is the first thing that you need to do. You create a PHP page. You make sure you fire up the XAMPP, and then make sure everything works. That's the first thing, because after you do everything, and then if the website doesn't work, then you wasted a lot of time. So yeah, so I'll just remove this. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is the funny name. I'll just put my name as the company name. I think it should be good. Hmm. So if you search navbar, which is the like the basic thing that you need to add at start, so you can see they have already created this code. All that you'll do is you just copy paste it on your code on your document, and then remove the stuff that you actually don't need. I don't need the search bar. I don't need this disable or drop down button. I pretty much need the like the brand name. Then what's it called? Yeah, like these links. I just need like a login button. But then what I can do is I can customize it like a new, what is it, like a fancy button on the right hand side just for logging into the dashboard, and then maybe have a register button or something like that. Hmm. So- okay, the basic thing that everyone should do. I cannot overstate this. Please comment your documents, because whenever you're going to read the document after a long time, or whenever you want to make some changes, you need to know when you're reading the document, or when a professor or someone else reads the document, they need to know what this part of function does for that website. So what I usually do is I just put navbar star. Oh my god. Then I just copy paste this, and then I just put navbar ends here. And then I just copy paste this. So I know when I'm reading the document after like a very long time, I know the nav bar starts here. I mean, you can like see this element called nav, and then you can pretty much know it's a nav bar. But then it's better to comment, and then you look like a professional coder. Okay, that's what it's all about. I like to keep my navigation bar right. So what I do, like, I mean, completely white. So what I do is I just put style background color. Wide. Did I close this? Oh my god, why did I close this? Oh, a white navigation bar. So, as I said, I don't need this, I don't need this. So, oh, sorry, I need this, I don't need any of these. I will be removing this. So, you have the search button, you just remove that. You have the disable button, you just remove that. You have drop downs, navigation drop, remove that. Links, remove that. All you on the home. Um, Instead of navbar, I just want to put my name. What I like to do is that I want to make sure, like, let me say this and then I'll show you. So you have something like this, like it's to the end. I just want to make sure I put this in a container. So what to say? It's between, like a certain width. So what I do is I just cut this and then I create a class called container. It's inside Bootstrap. You can do that. And then if you do this, it's like neat and center. All right. I hate this font. Like the Bootstrap that the font that they given Bootstrap, it's pretty awful. So what I do is I just go to fonts.google.com. Sorry for the typo. uh, I have like a certain fonts. I just choose either Leto or Roboto. I think it's Roboto. And recently I chose the font. It's called. Yeah, I have multiple projects. So I mean that's one of the perks. You have multiple projects in your what to say um, in your PC, and then you can just see what fonts you use. Yeah, Nunito. Uh, it's sort of like a rounded font. Um, I might go with this. I will choose the almost like black 900. Then there'll be this default style. Mm, yeah, I think it's regular. This should Mm, Google fonts. Um, yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. So when you create an index.php, you need to make sure you have a CSS folder, you have a JS folder, and you have something called images folder. And that's where this particular file should get all the pictures. So I always have CSS, JS, images, and then I create a new file called styles.css. I think this should be good. Um, okay. So I need to. Okay. Now we have integrated this font. What we can do is we can. It's called the width. Yeah, it just makes sure that everything, all the animations are well within the page. I think it's 100%. I think I did something. Okay. Mm. Then the body uh, fonts. Yeah, if you go to the Google's website, it will tell you what you should add to the CSS file. You can just put font family. I thought it's font style. Font family as this, and then if you reload, oh, I haven't added this yet. Sorry. So you need to reference this external style. So I just commented out. So external styles reference reference. Um, and then Hopefully, yeah, it's done. Now, I want to make sure. I want to make this bold. So what I do is, I'll put like using style. Now bar style. So now bar brown. I want to make the font weight as 900, so it will look bold. Is it too much bold for the website? Or maybe like the font size, I think. What the open. Hi Papu. Good morning, good morning. I'm so sorry guys, I'm not seeing the chat. I'm like so indulged in making the app. Hi da, Papu. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. He's also like dabbing and stuff. Okay. I think it's pretty. I think it's too bold for my taste. I thought 900 should be okay. It's fine. You just put like 700 and then change it in styles. Okay. See? Uh, mm, okay, we'll get back to this in a second. All right. So I want this to go on the right hand side. Um. So what I usually do is that collapse now. Um. I think it's ML Auto. I mean, it's been so long. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's in center. What? You should be on the right hand side. Oh, you need to know what elements to yeah. There is one line. I know for a fact it's just one line. I don't think it's float right. I think I saw it somewhere. Ah, ME Auto? ML Auto has been replaced with MS to represent start instead of left. Since Nava is based on Flexbox. Oh, I'm old. It's called ME Auto. I thought it was ML Auto. It's already in ME Auto. Is it MS Auto? Wow. Okay. Now it's MS Auto and ME Auto. Okay. ML Auto has been replaced with MS Auto to replace the start instead of left. Since the navbar is placed on fixed boxes, auto margins are flexible to allow still align navbar. Okay. Okay. I learned something new. Wow. Okay. So this is what you need to do is if you don't know something, you just type like, the literal sentence that you like the literal question Stack Overflow is there. That's how I do it. Instead of home, I just want to make sure change it to login. That's it. I'll be changing these buttons though, well, like very simply. Like first I want to make sure the homepage is done, and then I'll like specifically dedicate like like an hour to just customize the navbar. All right, so let's get started. The first thing is, so password was okay. Okay, so I'm thinking about having a big text here and then having some sort of small text over here. And then what I was thinking was I want to use those waves. So there's this cool website called svgwave.in. Whoa, they have updated this website. The last time that I saw was this so much long ago. Okay. Okay, create multiple layers. That's awesome. It's been super long. You can flip it up. I like gradients. This is what I like. Yeah, I'm more sucker for purple. So purple and green. So this is what you need to. So it's just a cool website about, like, there are like websites where there'll be this wavy pattern for one division and then there'll be like completely white on the other one. This is a simple website. All you need to do is you need to customize, and then it just creates this svg or png. I choose the svg because it's more customizable, although I didn't do it that much. And then you can just increase the height or something like that, and then maybe some sort of, yeah, this should be good. So what you do is you just click svg. It spits out something. You just copy it, and then if you paste it here, then if you like run the program, you can see it's there. So what I want to do is that I want to know what kind of a color is there. This one is what? Which purple is there? Okay, so hmm, which one is this? It's 9900EF, and then 00D084. Okay, now these two are the colors. There's another website called Gradient Background. Uh, Not this one. See, UI gradient. Yeah, this one is like really beautiful. So what it does is that it uh, creates yeah, it creates like a ton of gradients that you can use for your website, and then you just put it in your website, and it looks, like a shift of colors. It's more modern right now. Instead of using simply, like uh, what to say, like plain old, like red, black, and stuff like that, you can actually use this. It's really cool. I'm thinking about, I don't know whether I'll be getting the same sort of this thing on the. I hope to get something like that. Mm. Oh, you can actually enter some values. Okay. Mm. Oh, you can change the gradients, right? Yeah. So what I do is I just this, uh, just copy it. Um. Okay, so before this one, I need to add class hero. I just put it as hero division. Here, uh, I'll put this as background. Let's see how it looks. I know it's going to be horrible. Okay, so I have this, and then I'm gonna make sure I just like it's awkward, right? Like, it's horrible. Oh wait, shit. Okay, this should come on the left, and this should come on the right. Okay, okay. No, you can see the clear distinction. I just want something that's. See, here you can see there is no like a separation. That's why I hate gradients. You don't know how to, make like the exact gradient on. Let's see. Oh, this comes with a gradient always. Oh, you can choose colors already. Um, I'll take purple. I think that should be good. I think you can set your own colors as well. So I use a tool called Color Picker. It's in Google. You can what you can do is you can select one color, the color that you want, and then you can copy this hex code, and then you just paste it wherever you want. You can get that color. I mean, there are a lot of pickers like W3 Schools is pretty much famous. You can use that, but then the US is junky, so I tend to use this front and center. Mm, I will choose. I think this purple should be good. I'm debating about like whether I can use the purple or this green color. This green. Okay. Maybe this green or I love blue. Oh, everything's so good. What is this code? 0693E3. Okay. 0693E3. Decision fatigue starts. Oh, this is kind of neat actually. This color. Huh? Yeah, I'll take this one. What's this? EB144C. Okay, so this species. Too large. Okay, but then oh, I made the height too. I think the height is too. Um, yeah, it looks good. I told you guys right. Like I'll make sure this nav bar changes. I'll make like a complete like dedicate a complete 1 hour to make this look really good. Make look on the mobile view as well because I'm developing this app for mobile, iPad, web, and stuff like that. So, all right. So on the hero division, we need to have a title called Password Vault, and then some kind of slogan. say, hmm, what did I write? Save your password safely and securely. I mean, I need to work on the text, but just, but then I just wrote it in the spur of the moment. So okay, so hero class division, and then let's get started. So usually, what I do is that I create a class container. So what happens is when I create a container, all the text that I create comes. Okay, I'm showing in the hand. So comes within this area. So I think the space is like, sorry, this width is like 1200 px because there's a 1080 monitor. So it looks just like this. But if you go to like a 4K monitor, it just scales up. So 1200 width might become like 2400 or something like that. So it'll be like even more short, like even more narrow. Uh, but most of the monitors these days have like 1080p or 1440p. So I think this should do good. But then you can always change. The Bootstrap allows you to change the width of the content. You can even make it narrower or even make it wider. I think in one of my projects I did something like that. I made the container a bit wider so that I can accommodate a lot of text. So I always create a container and then I create two divs. So one div is for the header and one div is for the slogan. So I will name this as password wall header, and then I will make this as slogan. So you have the header, you have the slogan, and hero division. Okay, yeah. So password wall header, copy this, and paste that, and then slogan. So now you have the two classes created for you. Uh, all right. So just let's make sure it works. Password wall. I mean, the slogan is kind of crap, but then I'll make sure I change it. And then I want to make sure the color switch. Now I want to play the songs, but then YouTube gets the copyright strike. So, uh, yeah. So password word, story of passwords. So you can see that this thing, like since this is a button, there's a small amount of gap because there's padding and stuff like that. But then you can see it's like starts from here and then ends somewhere around here. So let's make this beautiful, shall we? Mm, okay, let's start with this. I want to show you guys something. So there's something called this media screen code. So what this does is that it says like at media screen and minimum width is 769px. So when the device, like what to say, the size, like the width is 769 pixels and more, you use this CSS, and then if it's 768 and less, you use this CSS. So this is typically used for the mobile compatibility. So if you're using mobile and an iPad and then like, let's say a computer or something like that, your mobile and most like all the iPads use this division, like this styling, and then all your PCs and like 4K monitor and stuff like that uses this kind of division. So it's really cool. It's just like I have this pretty much in every project. So I open like one of my existing projects and copy paste everything. I don't have to remember anything. But then if you want, I can paste this code in the description as well. If you want, you can check it out. It's pretty cool. Like some of my friends were asking me how to, you know, change the font depending upon the size of the device. This is the one. I just got this from Stack Overflow. It's pretty cool. So I just copy paste this, and then Just clear things out. So, all right. Um, the first thing I want to do is increase the font size. So I want to make the font size to 40 px. I'm going to experiment with everything, just to make sure the font size is appropriate for the size of the device. And then there's another cool feature as well. So what you can do is that you can click on the cursor right here, and then you hit Control and then click again. So what it does is that it creates this sort of two cursors, and then if you hit Enter, wherever you have the pointed cursors, it'll all the actions will be the same. So if you're having multiple paragraphs and you want to type the same thing, you can use this. It's pretty awesome and sublime. So yeah, so text align. Oh my god, my typing speed is horrible. I'll increase the font size. Let's put it 100. Let's see what happens. Awesome. Then I want to see font weight is 700. Did I put 700 on the previous one? Yeah. Pretty bold. Um, let's put it 150. Let's see what happens. Yay! Let's go. All right. So, and then I want to make sure the color switch. So what you can actually do? Wait, well, what you can actually do is I don't have to like copy paste everything like the same thing on these two. What I can do is I just copy and paste it here so that it's common for all the devices, and then just you know enter the CSS code just for the devices, like specific devices. Okay, so if you check, this is good, but then if you go to mobile, so what you can do is you can hit Control Shift I. It'll open the console, and then you hit this like toggle device toolbar. So it will show you what it looks like on a mobile. So you can like choose a bunch of devices. You have like I think Desktop and Next Max. I haven't tested these out. Google Fold, Surface Duo, iPad Pro. So I make sure like I run everything and see whether like the font size is okay or something or not or something like that. So I'll just test. Okay, so have pixel. Okay, this is small for a device like a mobile phone. So but then let's check the iPhone. Look, sorry, the iPad Pro. Yeah, it's too large. So what's it? 1024. Hmm. We've got a problem. One fifty actually looks cool. I need to check whether like. Hmm, 0. I think 130 is going to correct. 'But then this should be good. But then go to Pixel to Excel. Oh, that's good. iPhone 10 is good. Surface 2 is good. Hooray! Awesome. Mm, but then iPad Pro will be small. I think it should be okay for an iPad Pro. Probably I'll change it to, yeah. If I put 60, I think it goes to the next line. Um, Nothing. I think this should be good. If I click iPad Pro. All right. So Pixel to XL, it looks good, but then it's touching the navigation bar. So I'll make, what to say, I'll create a marginal top. Mm, is it good on the? Not sure. Okay, I'll create a board for it now. So two yes, sort blah. So you know where it's ending, and then in the device as well. Hmm. Okay. These waves are this big? Oh sure. I'll reduce the height. I just don't want too much height. I just want to like have a wave at the end. I can put it like till here so that it looks at center. Oh, so how's my stream doing? Ooh, 23 playbacks. Wow, that's good. I've been streaming for 54 minutes and then this is what I did. Awesome. Okay, let's start. For this one, I want my volume top 50 px, and then it's like one. To also be 50. Let's check both. Let's see how it looks like. Um, I think I'm going to change this to 100, not the ounces. My God. Uh, I know I'm doing like an inefficient way of creating a margin, but then this should be good. Why all iPhones are narrower, man? I have to. That's what I hate about one thing about iPhones. I have to make sure uh, they're not a standard size. Everything is the charts. Some, I think this should be pretty good. Let's check this one. Let's put 100 and see what happens. 50. Oh, 150 actually increases the. Let's see. What's it? What? Why is it doing this to me? If I remove the border, it's everything is gone. Uh, what is happening? Oh, guys, what the hell is happening? I remove the border and then everything comes down. This shouldn't happen, right? Wait, let me check. I mean, it's some sort of. What? Is it because of this margin? Ooh. Hmm. Wait, no way. What is happening? Uh, oh, I see why it's happening. I just put minimum width. If I put 800, I think they should be okay. It just goes down. Wow. Um, alt header. Is it the same on? I just put it for the text. Why it's? Wait, let me check. Wait. Oh my god. I don't know why. Okay. What is happening? Are padding or margin? Uh, Sriram Mulidaran. Hi, da. Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Hey, how's Honey Buffalo? You're. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to live. To the live. What is happening? Is this why I hate web development? There's no output like like a C code or a Python code. It's just straight up, you know. Oh my god. I think I may have a solution for this. So I'll just create. I think this should do the trick. Uh, if not, I'm dead. Please HTML, don't give up on me. I college, yeah. Ah, I have college tomorrow, but then it's in the evening, 4 to 6:40. So I think I should be okay. I'll be streaming till 12:30. Uh, I think I misjudged my website here. I thought I'm going to finish the homepage by today itself, but then it's not going to happen. What is happening? Hey Sriram, do share it to everyone. Like, ask your friends, ask your all friends to subscribe as well. They can join the live if they want. It's going to be cool. Dun, 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 dun. Hmm, I think I'm missing something here. Let's see. I have to think. Okay, let's forget about the container. Let's forget about it for 1 second. Thanks, Sriram. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato. Arigato. Okay. See, I don't know what's happening. Is it because of the SVG? I don't think it should be because of SVG. But why the header is moving? That's the question for me. I need to fix this. Like, already. This should be happening. Like I need to move freely anywhere I want, right? Check. Clearly, I'm doing a mistake. That I can, assure you. I'm doing like a simple, dumb mistake. Okay. This entire div is moving. That's the problem. I don't know what's happening. Seriously. But maybe I'll land the SVG in the later. Square wall. This, this one's right. Uh, Is it because of this? Like the pixel change? I think it was 760 something, right? Yeah, 760, 768. But I don't think that should be a problem. Yeah, there's clearly something. Ah, wait, did I do it? Let's go! And that's how do it. Yeah, it took me like what, half an hour to fix this? I am a bad web developer. No, I'm just kidding. Like, I'm really happy with how much I have progressed. So, wait, shit like this happens. You cannot do anything about it. That's the that's a sad part, and then that's a beauty of it as well. So, um, yeah, maybe I forgot to add the row. I think that should be the problem. So containers, rows, and then um, I think 300 should be good. Ooh, back row. Oh, I have to change the fonts because here it looks good, but then for iPad Pro it's crap. Okay, I think this should do it for now. Obviously, I'll change it. Start with this one. Okay, I'll just copy paste this for open. Make sure it works. All right. Font size. I kept 130, right? So I think 90 PS. There's something called ENV, EW or ENV. Sorry, EV, I guess. I'm not sure about it, but then that stuff never works for me. It's either too small or like too big. So, um, okay. And then text decoration, underline. I think this should be good. What's the point? These designs always have an asterisk, meaning that they are always subject to change. So, hmm, there is something called. I forgot the name. Everything comes in one line. I have to change it. Like, obviously, I'm going to change the iPad Pro. So, 35, 30. I put iPad Pro. Yeah, this single word sticks out. So, like, it comes in one line. Let me know if you guys know about something like that. I forgot the name. It's like all the like all the words in that particular div will come in that one line instead of like breaking into two. Is it line break? So break text using a default line by using the least restricted line break rule. Normal. Okay. Right. Hmm. How to? Oh, um, oh, yeah. Okay, 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 okay. How can I forget this? Yeah, I don't work like there's no space, but then but I just put 30 and then this one 35. Not that much. Not changing at all. Okay, what's happening? Oh, iPad Pro order. iPad Pro. What did they have? Oh, just for the iPad Pro, I have to do. Can increase the margin a little bit. Neat. I'll change this. Like I'll change this code. Like this text. Hmm. Alright. So next, what do we have? Hmm. Okay. So my next one is I'm thinking about like separating these, like creating a div here and then separating these two, and then on this side I'm going to play a video, like what is that? A small video where it types your password is and then dot 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 dot. So it shows that it's secure. Like this password thing is secure. So I can either do that or else I can like put the typewriting effect on the plain side and then you know this was something like that. Ah, awesome. The one call. Whew. Okay, let's start with the next two. I think this should do for now, but then asterisks they are subject to change always. So wait, why is it coming like this? Let's start with this next one. Um, I don't know what to call this. Maybe I can put um, your password is secure to style. Secure. All right. So uh, secure. First, always a container. Then you create a row. I just type row. When does Sublime Text is being so much as in predictive text? If I type ROW, it automatically comes row. Um, now I'll just make sure this thing works. So it comes here, right here. Style. Yes, some of it. Hmm. Kind of start like it kind of ends here and then it starts right over here. Wow, there's too much gap. That's waste. Um, is there a gap where I can reduce? Class, stroke, transition. I think I might have reduced the. Let's try something fun. Um, think you can create a. Oh, see, all these gaps are waste. So you have to move this all the way up, at least right here. Ah. Bottom minus. Let's see what happens. Hey, that's good. Oh, but then to be expected. I can reduce it using the height parameter. I think I have to move this up or okay, I think we'll create a class for SVG. Class SVG. Then, wow, iPad Pro is behaving well. um, I went it's to 70. It's all about experimenting, guys. It's all about experiment. Yep, I think yeah, 85 should be good. 85 should be good. Just balance out with iPad Pro. Yep. Mhm. Okay, so on the left hand side, I want that animation typewriting effect that I'll create on my own during my free time. On the right, I should put stored passwords securely and safely in the vault. Okay, so for you to have a okay, I think I haven't shown you this. So this is like class called COLLG6, which means that if there's a large screen like this, and then COLLG6 depicts, consider this as like this container and split it into 12 blocks, and then each and every block it's called, I think, I don't know, it's called a cell or something like that. I think it's a cell. When I learned it, I think it's called a cell. So COLLG6 means that this division on a large screen, it should accommodate 6 cells. So always make sure when you're creating a div, you make sure this value on all of the divs adds up to 12. So that's when you get all the 12 cells in one, like, for a particular scene. So if I put like COLLG6 here, I need to make sure there's another div that also says 6. So this accommodates 6 cells and this accommodates 6 cells. So in total, it'll come to 12 cells. That's the thumb rule. Let's say you want this to be 3, then this should be 9. So this adds up to 12. Now you might ask, Balaji, what I'm going to do if it's like a mobile phone. So mobile phone, if you spread it like 6 and 6, it will be really small. So at the time, what you have to do is that you have to put, there's another class called small. So SM means typically mobile devices. So you can put -12, which means you take up all the 12 spaces. If it's a mobile, you take 6 cells if it's a large display, and this should be same as well. So for this, it should be the same. So in this case, what happens is that you might tell this adds up to 24, but then when it comes to COL, like the column small 12 cells, what happens is this div comes first, and then the second div comes below that. So 12 and 12. So this adds up to 12, this adds up to 12. But for large and medium, what you need to do is that you need to make sure, if you're like putting on side by side, then you need to make sure it adds up to 12. But then if you want to make sure, like if you want to, like, what to say, on a medium sized device like iPad or something like that, if you want to have 8 and then go to the next row and then you fill up the next 8 or something like that, you can do that. But if you want to have side by side and you want it to be equal and then make sure it shifts by itself, then you have to do something like this. So on a larger display, it's 6 and 6. Smaller display, it's entire 12, so it's up and down. Medium display, I put it like 6 and the same. See, well, LG6. Um, and then since it's a medium display, it's empty. Then I think I confused you guys a little bit. uh, yeah. So just to recap, if it's a large display, I made sure these two do come side by side. So 6 and 6. If it's a medium sized display like an iPad Pro or something like that, so it's also going to be 6 and 6. If it's a small display like a mobile phone or something like that, what happens is I'm instructing this HTML file to put this particular div, like the first div on the top and then the second div on the bottom, so it comes up and down. And there is another class called COLXS, which is like extra small. That is like, those iPhone 4S, iPhone SE wipes, SE phones or something like that. You can just add that also. So you're making sure that this thing is compatible with all of the mobile phones, all of the like latest devices that are available right now, and latest and old devices as well. Oh, all right. So I'm going to leave this up. I'm just going to make a reminder here. Type writing effect counts here. So when I revisit this website, I know what's going to happen. Uh, Here I want to add a div class. I'll put a secondary slogan. I know I'm really bad at naming the class, but then uh, if there is like a better way to name classes, just let me know. Oh wow, okay. What should I type? For password securely C. So if you see right now, I'll just show you guys. So you guys can see. So these are the 6 cells that I was talking about that is occupied by this division, and these are the 6 cells that are occupied by this division. So this is what happens when you type COL-LG6, COL-LG6. Now, if I move to mobile, what happens is that so an iPad, this is a medium device size, right? So it is the same, but then if I move to Pixel 2, what happens is okay, I'll just type something here as well. So for reload this, you can see. So it occupies all the 12 spaces, and this also occupies 12 spaces, but then it's one below one below the other. Sorry, first div on the row and second div below that. So that's instructed in this class. So SM12, extra small 12, everything is like you occupy 12 cells. That's what it actually means. All right. I'm just having these borders to check like how much space it actually occupies. If you want to do like error checking, I think this is one of the few ways that you can do, and I believe there are better ways to do. I'm not going to lie. I think there are like better ways to do. All right. Uh, I'll just have this thing. Yeah. So secondary slogan. There's this text. Variety. Class. My typing isn't on point. uh, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Make a class. I want to add a class like I'll just put secure division. I'm really bad at names. uh, secure division margin bottom is 30x. I want to make sure that there's a gap maintained here. Then text align center. Okay. I want to make sure that it's I should. Yeah. and then I will remove the border. If you guys have any doubts, after the live stream, we can just put it in the comments. I think that should be like, as I said in the video, I'm trying to form a community. You can post your doubts. I'll make sure that gets answered in my free time as soon as possible. I mean, I sound like a busy, man, but then that's probably it. The thing is, like, once the master's program started, there is literally no time for me to do something like this. I made for today as well. I made sure I completed all my assignments before starting the live stream, or else I'll be thinking about it. That's the one bad thing about me. So it's really hard, but then I just want to uh, share this with you guys. So I thought this live stream will be good. Hey, hi, Prasanna. Good morning. Good morning. Hello, 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 hello. How was Gokarna, man? I saw your story. It was really good. Da, 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 da. I feel like something is missing here. I think maybe once the website gets completed, I think it should be okay. I always wanted to go to Gokarna, actually. I always wanted to go, but then things happen so fast. Like one after the other, it was like visa interview, and then meeting my family and stuff, and then it was too fast. Hey, post some pictures, man. I want to see Gokarna, or I'll send it to me personally. I'll say, did you go alone to Gokarna, or did you go with your friends? So there's this cool website called unsplash.com where you can actually download the stock images. So basically what stock images mean that these are royalty free images, meaning you can use anywhere. There are some of the like images on Google where if you use them on your websites, you need to license it, and then you can pretty much get arrested for that. If it's like a high profile photo, but this one it's completely free. So what I'm thinking about is I just want to find like a lock, stuff like the stuff. Yeah, I think this should be good. I was thinking about like giving a typewriter test, a text, but then yeah, I think it's going to be hard. But I'll see. I want to add some animation to this website. I am thinking about adding some really good animation to this website, which I will do. Which I will do. In the future streams. Once you come back to India, sure. There are too many questions to answer in comments. So thank you. Yeah, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but when I come to India, I will go to Goa. Like I will go to Goa and Gokarna for sure, definitely. Like I think my cousin went to Goa before his marriage. He said it was really good, and he showed me the pictures. He showed me the driveway. It was awesome. I always wanted to drive in that, like straight stretch, like 30 kilometers, 40 kilometers, go fast as I can. Dun, 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 dun. So where was I? Yeah. So you can use this royalty free images. I just thought, oh, browse premium images result for lock. So these are ads, meaning that like this is something called iStock, which you have to purchase. I think it's $4. I don't. I think it's $4 per image. But then if you come down, you can see these are the royalty free images that you can use. Um, for now, I will be using this because it shows like your it's your device and your password is stored securely or something like that. So this is the like this is my go-to website for uh what to say, my image catalog, I can say. This is my go-to website for sure. It's actually really good. What's the rename? Oh my god, this Windows 11 is this rename? It's actually really good. This what is that? This stock image Unsplash. It's really good. I have like pretty much downloaded these images for my videos, for other websites that I have built for clients. So okay, okay. The one thing about like the VS code that I miss over here is that if you type images slash, it will automatically show what are the files that are available in that particular folder. And I think it's an underrated feature that's not available in Sublime Text. All right, so if I load this up, you can see that images goes all the way outside the division. And there's a trick to this. Like it's a neat little trick. So what you can do is you can add the class which I had like image dog, and then you can put the width as 100%. So what happens is that I think should add this. Yes. See, so if you put width equals 100%, what happens is I told you. So CVOL LG6, meaning that it occupies the six cells. Since this goes outside, you need to make sure that the image is within that six cells, and the width of those six cells is 100%. It's considered inside that row. So if I put 100 width equal to 100%, the image like shrinks to that particular six cells, and it looks really good. I mean, I think it looks okay for now, but then I'll be changing a lot. I told you this is it's an asterisk. Like the design, it's not finalized. There'll be this final product after 16 days. Um, there's this another thing that I want to steal from my mm, previous website, and that is vertical line. Where is it? Vertical line. Please slow. Awesome. So what this does is that it's just a piece of code that I always have in my, you know, as a like a text or something like that. What this does is it makes sure it vertically aligns the center. So now we can see this text which was here. It wasn't looking nice. Image was on the left hand side. it'll be nice when the text is actually in level with the image. So that piece of code will actually pull this down and then make sure it's between this division in the vertical sense. So this is what I do with my website. I want to make sure it's clean. I just don't want the text to be hanging around. um let's change this image little bit, shall we? I want to put I want to add a like I want to smoothen these corners, or I want something like a rounded corner. So what I do is I put border radius uh, as 10 pixels. So what happens is you can see these corners are pretty smoothened out. You can go crazy if you want. You can put 100 px, and I think it looks like a really huge, you know, really huge rounded corner. But then I don't want too much of that. I can go as big as 20, but usually I go for like 5, maximum 10. And then it looks good on mobile too. It looks really good on mobile. And the other thing that I add is, um, I think it's called a box shadow, but then I have to reference. Yeah, so you can see this box shadow. So if I copy, like what happens is, this is one value for depth, this is the depth, and this is like the angle. So these two actually tells which angle I should, uh, you know, make the shadow. Looks like this is what I have learned. I mean, I told you my HTML is pretty rustic. I did study when I was an undergraduate. Uh, Now I don't even understand some of this stuff. So, but you can look up, if you put box shadow, you can see how it is actually. What is the meaning. So you can see it looks elevated. So there'll be this product shoots where they'll have, let's say, this they're having a top down angle camera. So what happens is they'll have this some kind of stool, so it looks like it elevated from the table. That's a nice effect which I saw in videos, but then I wanted in some of my websites as well. I mean, it looks really good. And if you type like box shadow css, you can actually see what it is like. So the box shadow property enables you to cast a drop shadow from the frame of almost any element. If border is specified on the element with the box shadow takes on the same rounded corners. So you can see like the shadow, instead of having pointed corners, it has like a rounded corner based on what this image looks like. So I think that's one perk with box shadow. And you can see the definition. So mm, this is actually a really good website. It's called Microsoft MDN. It is basically a go-to website for developers who want to know about commands on CSS and HTML. I think this is a really really good option. But then I would say first refer some of the, like, the basic websites like W3 schools. That should be okay because they have more of an, like, like a good explanation. These are just straight to the point. So based on what I've used, this is the thing. So I put 0 px, 20 px, 30 px in black, so it casts a black shadow onto the image. I think it looks pretty cool. Hmm. Obviously, I'll be changing this image. Again, I'm saying I'm going to change everything. Uh, let's just store password security and safety. The next thing I want to do is one password as one key, unlock your password in the password board. Hey, hi Abhinav. I'm doing good. How are you? How are you doing? Awesome, duck. Hey, share it with your friends. Share it with your, like everyone, and ask them to subscribe. They can join the live. They can chat with me. They can ask whatever they want. I'm ready to answer. Actually, it's just fine. Mm, okay, so So let's go to the next one. Nothing down. You know what? Like I saw the weather app. It says on Wednesday night it's going to be -1 degree Celsius. Uh, and right now it's 6 degrees. I think you can see. I don't know whether it's visible or not. It's 6 degrees right now. The reason that I'm not wearing any sweaters is because of this guy. No, I think you can see this as well. So this is a heater. It's called a space heater. My landlord got this for me. Um, it's $75 on Amazon. It's really good. It just gives out heat. That's it. That's why I'm able to wear this, t-shirt, shorts inside the home. Otherwise, it will be really cold, like really, really cold. I used to wear the thermal wear, full slack thermal wear, uh, and if it's even more colder than that, I have to wear the sweatshirt. So I'm really lucky just that I have this heater. Ah, and let's take a 5 minute break and then we'll continue. Whew. We have. I think I'll stream for like next half an hour and then I'll do off because, or maybe not even half an hour. I'll stream like 15 minutes, then I'll doze off because I had a long day, classes from 7 to 9, and then have to prepare for assignments. So tomorrow I'll be streaming in the morning, like my time morning. So in India it will be like 7, not 7, like 5:30 or something like that. So I mean, if it's in for the hero division, I would have completed very like at least a couple of divs extra. So that's what's with HTML. Like it's horrible. It's not like a programming language. Though you you for me anyway. Records over. I'll show you guys something. I just bought something at home. So this is called Reese's peanut butter cups. Okay, and my sister introduced this to me, and I have seen like a lot of videos on Reese's peanut butter cups, like the Jimmy Fallon, where he introduces this to Gal Gadot, uh, and she'll be like, "It's really good," and stuff like that. I tried it, and it's actually good. I love peanut butter, so I actually liked it. But I know there are like people who are Nutella fans, so probably they won't like this one. And I'm pretty much sure there's nothing like Nutella cups or something like that. It's actually really good. And in the supermarket that I go, if you pick two chocolates are free. It's actually a good deal. I think I got this for $2. I guess not $2. I think it's like $1. So for $2, you're getting four chocolates here. I think it's good. All right, I just want to show you one thing to you guys, and then I'll sign off because it's getting late, and then I have to call my parents and then I have to close off. So this is another tool that I use very often, and that is animate on scroll. And what it essentially does is that you animate when there's a breakpoint, and then it shows up the animation. So you can see I scroll up, then this animation comes up. So there are a lot of animations, and I think it's pretty easy. So what you have to do is you take this one, and then you initialize the AOS, and then you're good to go. So that's what I'm going to do. And like I told you in the starting of the stream, people think that everything you hard coded, but then there are libraries, there are themes, there are templates that you can use. I personally like to create my own set of themes, but then but with regards to the code, I just sometimes copy paste it because I think it's much more easier to copy paste uh, some of the things that are repetitive rather than you typing uh, every single time. So it was external CSS, external CDN, and then you add the JavaScript at the end. Um, and then you initialize the script. Yeah. And then what you can do is, I hope it works. If not, I'm going to kill this one. If you type data is equal to fade up, what actually happens is that you can actually see the animation. But then I think you can add this to text as well. And what happens is when you come down, this text comes up. So I think this like these are simple libraries that we know just you just use these libraries for HTML and CSS. I think that is the most efficient way to create websites rather than you hard coding like these animations. I mean, you can do, but then it takes a ton of time. If you want to go fast as possible, these libraries, it's just like Python libraries. You don't hard code anything, right? You just pick up the library and then you import it and then you use it. It's simple like that. Um, I want this fade up. I want this fade up to here and come here, and then I want to remove fade up here, and then I want so fade right and fade left, right. So that's it. I'm losing my concentration. Wow. So you can see like this comes up because it's already in the breakpoint, but then if you go down, it comes like this. So yeah. So this is the animation one. I know there's not a lot for the stream, but then I think they should do good. Like it's a start. Uh, Probably tomorrow I'll finish off the next three divisions. I want to add this. Um, I'll first add all of the text that is required in the website, and then I'm going to like dedicate this one stream where I'm going to possibly edit images because I have a mock-up. So if you type like iPhone, yeah, this is mock-up. Yeah, I'm going to like display all the website, like take screenshots and then display all the websites in this devices, and like I'm going to show that this what is it like this website can be accessed anywhere. Right? It's like essentially an app, uh, that is like cross device usable. I just want to create that, but then I'm not going to do for now. I'll first like sort out where each and everything comes first, and then I'm going to dive upon like the animation, the images, the what to say, like like a ton of stuff. You're going to see. Hopefully, I'm going to do. Yeah, I think that's it for the stream. I'm also going to change this. Oh, this is going outside. Okay. Okay. So what you can do is here. There's something called overflow access. You can. I think this should work. Is it not? This is the problem with the animation actually. So if you go to like the iPhone 10, see, since there isn't enough margin, you can actually see. Oh wow. Hmm. Image log, secondary slogan. I think this should look like. Why is it going out? Oh, okay. But why there's a huge margin up top? Oh, okay, 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 okay. I get it. I think I added to the wrong CSS. I shouldn't put secondary slogan. Oh, where's it? I think that should go. I need to add some padding over here. So I think I'll, do some makeup for these text. Uh, I Yeah, I'll make sure this happens. So that's the first stream, guys. I hope you enjoy. I hope you learned something from this. I know this is the first stream. I think I have messed up some of the lines. It's not like I have prepared or something like that. But then I'm also trying to, talk spontaneously because I'll be thinking something, but then when I talk it out, the speed won't match like the speed that I think, and then the speed that I want to talk. Um, this is the start. So this is day one of 15. For a start, I would say this is okay, but I think I need to speed this up. Like I need to finish the UI part as soon as possible so that I can finish the whole website off. Um, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be streaming tomorrow morning, my time at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. to 10:30 or 11 o'clock or even more than that. Uh, let's see how long it goes. But then, if you really enjoyed it, please make sure you subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends, tell your family, share it with everyone. Um, I'm just trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. I will also add some of the like chatbot features inside the text, maybe in the weekend. Good morning, the Tambi. uh, I'll add the chatbot features as soon as possible so that you can, you know, use the chatbot like stream time, commands and stuff like that. I think it should be good. So yes, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll post on my Instagram when I'm going live. So please make sure you're subscribe, like follow me on Instagram and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.